Hi there, thank you for joining me for the second part of our standing Tai Chi warm-ups. So we finished with our figure of 8, and now what we're going to move to is called passing the pearl through the dantian. So what we're going to do is we're going to, again, opening up this bridge, we're just going to take our hand behind, bring it low in front, and then almost as if we're brushing the ceiling. So passing that pearl through this dantian, this energy area. I'll show you this from the side as well. When I first started doing this, my movement was very limited. My muscles had really gone into a lot of atrophy and the range of movement just wasn't there. And bit by bit I've been able to build this up. So I can take my arm much higher than it used to go. And that shoulder joint range of movement has massively increased. So pass that pearl, bring it round, bring it up, brush the ceiling. So we're carrying our best bone china, and it's cup and saucer, and we're not letting it spill, so keeping that palm upwards as much as possible. Okay, so the next one that we're going to do is, you might want to use a wall to balance, that's fine if you do, and we're just going to circle 8 times one way, and circle 8 times the other, and then we're going to do a toe kick and a heel kick. So really squeeze that muscle, activate that muscle with our toe and our heel, and then swapping over. Again, what you're working towards is being able to do the full balance routine away from a wall, but if you need to from time to time to help you steady, that's fine. So a slight bend in the supported leg, circling one way, hearing your ankle click like mad if you were how I was a few weeks ago, and then toe and heel. The more balancing exercises you do, the better your balance gets. And then opening up your feet a little bit further than shoulder width this time. We're going to bend those knees a little bit so it's partly a squat, and we're going to scoop up from the bottom of the seabed, and then we're going to sprinkle it all around us. So filling up that space as much as you can. Big movement. Really take up space if you can. And again, working with that breath. Breathing in here as we come down. And breathing out as we spread out. And really enjoy filling up space using that movement. Okay, the second to last one, we're going to really loosen up this wrist joint. So it's frothing up the bath. We're going to really let our wrists do it. So it's not really the elbows, it's not really the shoulders there sort of hanging there. It's the wrists that are allowing the hands to go left and right, forwards, backwards and circling. Really feel those hands stretch out. We use them a lot for eating, driving, chopping, texting, computing. So to kind of loosen up those and give those a little bit of a treat is really nice. And then the final thing, we're going to get as much of a range of movement in this shoulder joint. As I said, for me, when I was first unwell, there was nothing happening in the shoulder joint. It took a lot, little and often, and I was able to really regain the joy and the pain-free full range of movement that I'm able to get now. So the shoulder's going to go down first, then push forwards, then push up, then go over, and then feel that shoulder blade glide down the back. So ideally, little and often throughout the day, a couple of those, or if you need to, every other day, building up to doing as many as you can, up to about 8 of those repeating. And if you can, putting the first part and the second part of the warm-up together as well. Well done, and thank you for joining.